Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor, worked for IRS for a decade. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the home of the 5 minute or less. You're not going to listen to me for more than 5 minutes and I'll fall asleep if I keep talking. So anyway, I've worked at IRS for a decade. I've worked, thousands and thousands of cases. I've been doing this since about 1973. So you can imagine the amount of cases that I've worked. I have a whole team of former IRS agents who work with me, and we're happy to help you in any situation you have. I've been doing these YouTubes for 2 years. One day, a couple of years ago, I'm sorry about the stream. The stream is very slow today. Comcast, I guess, doesn't have their mouse. Their mouse is like running fast enough on the treadmills. Anyway, I started looking around on YouTube and I seen all the garbage that was out there. Being a former IRS agent, you really know what's going on. So I said, man, there's got to be something better than what's out there. So I started the channel, and I do it for 3 reasons: to educate you. There's a lot of things that I do to educational. I give you inside information that you need to have from a former agent, and I don't want you to get ripped off and scammed by people. There's a lot of people out there with fancy suits sitting in offices. Many are reading scripts. Some of them are professional people. Not me. I'm at home just busting out these things to tell you what to do. So today I want to tell you how IRS finds you if you haven't filed a tax return and what IRS is going to do. I used to do this for a living, so whatever I tell you is pretty much gospel. Here's how this happens. IRS from third parties get 1099s, W-2s, and next year they're going to be getting a lot of 1099Ks. Sent by Venmo and PayPal and all these people. Well, what IRS's computer do is they go ahead and they literally scan, the algorithm scan to find out if those social security numbers they were given by those third parties, whether there's a tax return on file. And if there's not, guess what? You got a letter and a nastygram for IRS to file. The IRS is going to say, file your tax returns. We have these 1099s, and if you don't, you know what IRS is going to do? They're going to file your tax return for you. They're going to file your return under 6020B of the code, and guess what? IRS is going to set up an assessment in your name. So that's how you are found out, third-party reports. But when IRS sets up this 6020B and files your return for you, you really got more of a problem, because now you have to undo that tax return they filed, and they're going to charge you the most by law that they possibly can. They're going to file your return single, not giving you any dependent exemptions, any losses, any deductions of any kind, and you're going to pay a lot of money. And now you're going to undo that process. So anyway, if that's how IRS finds you, by third-party reporting, if IRS 6020B'd you and prepared your return, there is a way to go ahead and undo that through a tax reconsideration or offer and compromise, doubt to liability. The best thing to do if you're listening to this and you haven't filed, get your tax returns filed. There's a very streamlined process that you can do this. We do this every day. We can file your return and work out a settlement. Usually within about 2 months, we can put you in a hardship, currently non-collectible, or maybe do an offer and compromise, which takes a year. So that's the whole program. If you get a letter that IRS prepared your return, you must act on that and do not let that go. If you do, IRS will at some point send out a bank levy or a wage garnishment levy or a lien. Listen, I'm not an alarmist at all. It's like all these problems can be taken care of. So be concerned about it, but go ahead and get it done, because with all these new agents IRS is hired, they are going to come out eventually and run you down or maybe knock on your door. Anyway, thank you for listening. The information was good. Leave me a subscription. I'd really appreciate it. Leave me a comment if you want me to change my hat, you want me to do anything. Put it in there. I appreciate you listening. Thank you very much. And this is under 5 minutes. Thank you.